Thank you for your patience. We'd like to continue boarding with passengers in Zone 2. Please use the Sky Priority lane for boarding. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we do need all passengers to have passports out and available during the boarding process. Zone 2 is welcome to board.
We're in the airport in Amsterdam. We're 6 days ago today, the very same airport where that King Solomon Burke, rhythm and blues great, died. Waiting for our luggage in Milan. It is really 4:15 to us in Kansas City, but here in Milan it is 12:15 a.m. or p.m. 12:15 p.m. Oh, okay. I was just in the men's room here at the airport of Milan, and there was a little Chinese woman using the toilet next to the one I was using, in the next stall. And she looked at me like I should have been in there, but I think I was right. We decided to take a bus to Lago, and here's somebody waiting to take the bus with me. We're finally at our hotel. It is now 6 o'clock. We left Milano at 11. We arrived in Milano at 11:30. It just took 6.5 hours ago, and it's been really probably our worst vacation day ever. And let me just say this, as I was getting out of the train, the door crushed my hand. I'm trying to get that little boat. There it is. So, outside our door, here at the hotel, or our balcony, I guess, right, Babs? We have a castle. It's kind of cool. Huh? Up that way. It's really cloudy. It's really pretty. You just can't see how beautiful it is here. So, you know, one thing I noticed, there are a lot of foreign cars here. I'm gonna hit the showers. Looks like a sunken boat right here at the dock. It's not really as cold as it looks. That's the ferry that we were supposed to take yet tomorrow to go to Locarno, but this is the last day that it runs for the season, so we won't be taking that ferry. We gotta find another way to get to Switzerland tomorrow. It's a sleepy little morning, Sunday morning here in Italy. We're now headed towards Isola Bella. Isola Bella. This is the last summer day in the summer season. Are you having a good time, lady? Grazie, look at that. It's beautiful here. We're the only ones on the boat. Here at Isla Bella, we've run into a little rock and roll cafe. We've got guitars with B.B. King's signature and Lou Reed and a lot of Bruce Springsteen stuff. And this one by the members of Aerosmith have signed that guitar. We've got over here, I don't know who this is. I hope it's not Michael Bolton. Okay, grazie. And now we're bringing it. Okay, and then also over here we've got John Mellencamp. Guitar signed by the Black Crow. We're listening to the blues right now. I said we're listening to the blues right now. I'll probably take this out. In that little rock and roll place that we were just in, somebody asked me if I'd been in a band. I had to tell them no. I'm not sure where we're headed now, but discovering some little alleyway. We just saw a guy washing his dishes on an outside sink. I hope he doesn't work at a restaurant. Okay, we'll probably go and wind up in somebody's house, get chased. Narrow little hallways and walkways. And let's see where we're gonna go. There's another restaurant up here. This bed, Napoleon Bonaparte slept in this bed. Now, Tony Quintero will sleep in this bed. Babs just informed me that when Napoleon stayed here, he was with Josephine, and they were not married. It's quite impressive, this whole palace. The next room over, which we were not allowed to photograph in, there was a conference room there that Benito Mussolini and the leaders of Great Britain met right before World War II to keep them out of war. Of course, it failed. So how long have you been trapped in there? Not gonna answer me. Oh, I see you're checking out Venus, taking a nap. These are the gardens that belong to the castle we've been touring. It's supposed to be the most beautiful garden in Italy. That's pretty impressive up there. I have no idea what it is. Some big ass white birds up there. Here come the peacocks. They're all white. The rare albino peacock. They're not afraid of you, that's for sure. They're afraid of me anyway. I'm part peacock. That's why they're not afraid of me. We just finished eating a great meal. Oh my God, the food is so fantastic. I had the most incredible pork and mushroom and polenta. Can you say polenta? Polenta. kicking just like Sterling. This is a restaurant where we just stayed. Babs is using el toilette. And here, no, there's a lady behind the bar. And another lady. But no Babs. Oh, here she comes, I think. No, she's looking around. Here she comes. She is approaching. And she can't figure out how to get out of the restaurant. You pull. Okay. So how did you think that meal was?
Oh my gosh, that chocolate was so good. It's just that so far it's been the desserts.
We just arrived in Ascona in Switzerland. Oh boy, this has not been one of our better trips. But I'll tell you something, I think so far we've got a lovely room, and the toilet paper in Italy is a little bit better than the toilet paper in Switzerland. This is... No, the toilet paper in Italy was better than in Switzerland. It really was.
That's his opinion.
Okay,
I
how's it
think
going?
it's better here.
How's it going?
I want you to see the church steeple.
This is right outside our balcony here in Ascona, and then you see a church steeple. Let's get a close-up of that. That's kind of wild, isn't it? Okay, it looked like there are a lot of nice shops right outside our window and stuff. So, the bad thing is we have lost we don't know what hotel we're staying in Venice. So, we have to contact every hotel in Venice and see if they have reservations for us for tomorrow, for the next couple of days, few days. That's kind of scary. Oh God. In Milan, I couldn't figure out the showers. I had to have somebody show me how to use a shower. And now here in Switzerland, I don't know if I can figure out the beds. Look, it's kind of weird. It's got like these, I'm not really sure what they are. They're twin beds next to each other. And then they have these, like a little rectangular comforter on top. So I don't know if we sleep under this or on top of it. It's kind of strange. It's a nice room otherwise. Chagall and Picasso. Right now we can't figure out how to get to Venice. Too many connections on the train. It might take us 4.5 hours from here. So we're checking to see if we can rent a car. We still don't know the name of the hotel. Hey look, there goes a long-haired dachshund. He didn't growl at me or anything. We're still in Switzerland in Lake Maggiore. The name of this town is called Ascona. So it's a beautiful little place, very quaint. I'm sorry? No, I do not see it. Oh, I see the train, yes, okay. We still don't have a way to figure out where our hotel is going to be in Venice. We're thinking that maybe we're not going to be able to find our hotel in Venice and have to make other arrangements tomorrow morning. This trip we haven't seen as many of these guys as we have in the past. They usually stand around and pose as statues, and Americans give them money. Swanee, how I love you, how I love you. Whoops, he heard me singing, he stuck his head in the water. Okay, come out of the water. Swanee, how I love you, how... Oh. Let's try this again. Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. What's the rest of it? the world to see. On the Swanee River, S-W-A-N-N-E, Swanee. There's another one over there.
It's never going to be as funny to anybody else.
I don't know if it is or not. There's another swan over there. Maybe he likes to hear me sing. This one just keeps sticking his head in the ground, in the water. Another little alley in Switzerland. We're in a town called Ascona, and everything here is outrageous. The prices of everything, and it's Swiss francs. So once we get used to the euros, now we had to change to Swiss francs. You know, Babs, I think we've, huh? I've already said that. I think we have been down this alley.
I remember seeing that front door.
Ooh la la. Street scenes. This little market is where a lot of people come to spend their hard-earned Swiss francs. Everybody said everything's outrageously expensive. And who would actually buy anything here? Oops, I see somebody with a doggy. Madame, are you making a purchase? Or are you just bothering the dog?
Both.
Oh, she is making a purchase. You know, I love dogs, and I spend a lot of time looking at dogs. I just saw like a little... Whoops, here come some people in my way. Olds. Aren't they beautiful? We're on the train to Villazona. This is a much better train than the last one we were on. That one was more like the Darjeeling Limited. Mountains, Italian Alps. We're at San Marco Square. It has flooded. This is just insane. People are standing in the water. They have these little stands everywhere. It's beautiful, but it's just nuts. Check out this tower. Boy, away from the water. I saw a couple of statues hugging each other because they were afraid to get wet. It's really beautiful though. See, this is San Marco, the site, the square. This is a square. This is San Marco over there. We just got struck in a hailstorm in the middle of the lagoon on the way to the Adriatic Sea. It was quite exciting. I got pounded quite hard. This is the guy who's been helping us, our concierge, Serge, the concierge. We're going to Murano now.
No la perdiste. Bueno, ok. Ahí pasa un puente.
It's nice this
Babs checking out beads. Quite an intricate process. this is the view from the Ponte Accademia in Venice. Barbara? Nice location. Babs in another bead store. Oh no, she found another bead store. More bead stores. Ooh la la. Well, we got on the train from Venice to Milano. So we're going along and we're not sitting together, but that's okay. I'm one seat behind. And then here comes the train conductor, a very nice lady, and she checks our tickets and walks away. And then she comes back a couple of minutes later and wants to see our tickets again and says to Babs, these tickets are for Saturday, not Friday. The people at the travel agency sold us tickets to the wrong day, and we had to pay for more tickets, or she wouldn't let us off the train. And then what else? We had to pay a fine of some kind, didn't we?
Yes, €100 penalty.
€100 penalty. So, good way to cap it off. I hope that's the last thing that happens to us. And polenta. Can you say polenta? Polenta.